Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Outsider Chick, and just want to let you guys know that I ran a half marathon this morning. I did the City of Oaks half marathon, and I woke up early to get ready and leave the house on time so I could find me a good parking space. And the weather was like 30 degrees that morning, so I had on my sweatpants and a long sleeve on top and a jacket and just headed out. And it was like dark, early in the morning. And then got there and found a parking space and went to the customer service section, get a clear bag, put my stuff in it, to be checked because I didn't get one in the mail because they just only mail out the running bills and the safety pins. So I just put whatever I need in the bag and just drop it off. And then I did some stretching and walk around till it was like time for us to line up at the start line. And it was like cold. I decided to just keep my long sleeve top on. And then just rolled the long sleeve shirt so they could see the running bit. I had a tank top underneath the long sleeve top. And then the race started at 7 and we took off running and it was interesting. They had like the high school marching band playing music and all sorts of entertainment. And it was like some of the streets kind of hilly. And they just having people standing by there, the volunteers at the aid station, just cheers on, say, good job, keep it up, you're looking good. It was like exciting. And then have some volunteers stand by there, just, give us, high five. And it was cool, fun. And then while I was running, I started getting leg cramps. And I just kept, running and push it through. And then some of the areas kind of hilly and I'd run some and walk some because it was so hilly. And I was having lower back pains, and I just tough it out. And then just finally start warming up and I just kept on the long sleeve top and just kept running. And then it was exciting just to get to see the parts of downtown. And I got to see the prison. That was interesting. And then we headed back to the finish line, and once I crossed the finish line, I was like, I'm done. That's it. And they gave me a medal, and this is the medal and this is what the medal looked like. And a bottle of water. Got GNC logo. And then I went to the customer service get my my check bag and went to the station where they were giving out shirts. And I got the the shirt right here. I wanted a small, but they ran out of small, so I ended up getting a medium. And I know the medium probably too big because I lost so much weight. And a pair of socks. And then walked around to some vendors and I went to the vendors that say First Horizon Bank, had a, scanned this QR code to enter a sweet stage for, I don't know, a free entry or something. And then I get, and it was giving out a prize, So I choose this backpack. And it's a really cute backpack. And then after that, I just just left because it was so crowded. It was like a lot of people there. I don't know how many people was at the race. I think it was like over 1 million people signed up for the race. And then I headed back to my car and just left. And overall, it was good, but the only thing I really hated about was the parking. And that Friday morning, I got an email from the City of Oaks stating that they no longer recommend us to park at the Village District. I mean, that's where, you've been, parking there like a couple of years ago then. And I guess they just don't recommend. I guess some of the business owners out there just complain, the business owners, they're all about money. So we end up like have to park at these two parking decks, like deck 75 or deck 76, somewhere like downtown. And I don't really like parking in parking decks because, I don't know, it's kind of creepy and it make me claustrophobic. And parking area in the parking deck was like a madhouse. Like the line was crazy. It was confusing because it's so many parking decks downtown Raleigh. It's just confusing. And then it was kind of hectic because they had like some of the roads block off, one-way street. It was just pain in the ass just to park the parking deck. And then plus it was a 20-minute walk to the start line. I don't know, it was wild. I don't know, just wow, it just congested. And then after I left from, from the vendors, like, I couldn't remember where I parked my car. And then like finding the parking deck was like, it was kind of struggle, because I don't really go downtown that much. I don't really like downtown because you can't really find, a place to park. And it's just, the traffic is just congested. And then I got to my car, I just went home and took a shower and did my grocery shopping. And then I was sore, for the run. And then I just went for my evening walk. And I'm going to wrap it up. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.